Hi there, welcome one last time. I'm Hector Rodriguez. In this video, I'm going to present my final exam in this intermediate English course. And this occasion, I'll be talking about my selected topic, which is professional ethics. Without further ado, let's get into it. Professionals work in a wide variety of settings and across many industries, including art, education, administration, and public service. Most professions have their own code of conduct that specify the ethical behavior and their expectations particular in that field. Professionals most often make their own moral reasoning and in their interactions with coworkers and the clients and the general public.
So, what is meant by professional ethics? They are principles that govern the behavior of a person or group in a business environment. Like values, professional ethics provide rules on how a person should act towards other people and institutions in such environment. They are maybe understood as professionally acknowledged measures of individual and business conduct, values, and guiding principles. Professional ethics is nothing but a code of conduct applicable to a different professions and is set up by the expert members of such profession or professional organizations. But ethics are often confused with morals, but there are key differences between the two. Morality is something that defines the difference between the goodness or badness of a thing, or rightness and wrongness of a particular thing, and living according to that. On the other hand, ethics is kind of a philosophy of how such morality guides the individual and group behavior. Morals, when violated, are not punishable by law, whereas ethics, once violated, are punishable by the statutory body of such profession. Similarly, morals are not enforced, but ethics are enforced.
Professional ethics lay on the ethical principles. These ones underpin all professional codes of conduct, which they may differ depending on the profession. For example, professional ethics related to medical practitioners will differ from those that relate to lawyers.
There are five fundamental principles: integrity, objectivity, confidentiality, professional competence, and due care, professional behavior. Integrity means acting with openness and honesty, that is being straightforward with people and having strong moral principles to act in the right way. Objectivity means making decisions based on facts rather than personal beliefs or feelings. Decisions must be made without personal opinion. Confidentiality: collaborators often have access to highly sensitive information about businesses and individuals. They must treat this information with confidentiality, not sharing it inappropriately. Professional competence and due care. It is very important that professionals must keep themselves up to date with changes in best practice and legislation. They must also only undertake work which they are suitably qualified and experienced to complete. Professional behavior is a form of etiquette in the workplace that is linked primarily to respectful and courteous conduct. Being conscious of how you treat coworkers and clients and ensuring a positive attitude can help you to improve your productivity and effectiveness in the work area.
On the other hand, we have a code of conduct, which is a set of rules outlining the norms and responsibilities or proper practices of an individual, party, or organization. The intention of a code of conduct is to standardize appropriate behavior in a professional context.
Companies have their own code of conduct, but in general, we could say that these are the main ones: be inclusive, be considerate, be respectful, choose your words carefully, don't harass, and make differences into strengths. Being inclusive means that we welcome and support people of all backgrounds and identities. This includes, but is not limited to, members of any sexual orientation, gender identity and expression, race, ethnicity, culture, national origin, social and economic class, educational level, color, immigration status, sex, age, size, family status, political belief, religion, and mental and physical ability. Being considerate means that we all depend on each other to produce the best work we can as a company. Your decisions will affect clients and colleagues. You should take those consequences into account when making decisions. Being respectful is just when we won't all agree all the time, but disagreement is no excuse for disrespectful behavior. We will all experience frustration from time to time, but we cannot allow the frustration become personal attacks. An environment where people feel uncomfortable or threatened is not a productive or creative one. Choose your words carefully. Always conduct yourself professionally. Be kind to others. Do not insult or put down others. Harassment and exclusionary behavior aren't acceptable. This includes, but is not limited to, threats of violence, insubordination, discriminatory jokes and language, sharing sexual explicit or violent material via electronic devices or other means, personal insults, especially those using racist or sexist terms, unwelcome sexual attention, advocating for or encouraging any of the above behavior. Don't harass. In general, if someone asks you to stop something, then stop. When we disagree, try to understand why. Differences of opinion and disagreements are mostly unavoidable. What is important is that we resolve disagreements and differing views constructively. Make differences into strengths. This means that we can find strength in diversity. Different people have different perspectives on issues, and that we can be valuable for solving problems or generating new ideas. Being unable to understand why someone holds your viewpoint doesn't mean that they are wrong. Don't forget that we all make mistakes, and blaming each other doesn't get us anywhere.
To conclude this presentation, I could say that professional ethics establishes a baseline of common decency, respect, fairness, and integrity in given business area. It is fundamental to any profession or business where organizations endeavor ceaselessly to be in the quest for objectives and goals while profiting and employers in working up their high abilities. It was all at the end of this course. It has been a pleasure for me to share in this space to put in practice my English. I learned many things, and I encouraged myself to form the personality of a professional who seeks the change in the work area and society. Maybe it'll be until next time. Bye.